This is an exercise in being human, in consuming something outside those structures they would not have you recognize as prisons. BlackBerry prisons, Apple prisons, Metro prisons. We are all victims. We sit feet from each other every day on crowded trains with centuries of knowledge and experience between us and say nothing. Because we are taught as a society to fear each other. Well, guess what? I'm not afraid of you. In fact, I love you all. And not because some God or religion told me to, but simply because I woke up today lucky enough to share the experience of being human with you. We are ZFG. Blessings.
College life, pockets tight, I want to shine and shed some light, but they cut off my lights, pretending life is great. I know my rent is late, but every time I hit the stage, I pray that it's my day. You see, it's hard to study if your stomach rumbles. It's even harder when your baby brother has a daughter. You watch him trying to find this balance between being a father and all you do is watch with sympathy, cause your pocket's empty. See, Carvers told me strive, my homie Dalek taught me drive, but my empty refrigerator's teaching me to survive on a couple of dollars and swallowing all my pride. I'm dying to live, it feels like we live in die. That's for my homies in college and students with empty pockets, stretching pennies to dollars to artists, hoopers, and scholars, loaded with student loans because our mama's working blue collar. $20,000 tuition was not an option. See, we graduated, we already in debt, already feel dead. Maybe stacks and heavy checks can make my life resurrect. I know my attitude is negative, but so is my account. And this is my account of Sally Mae Blues, Sally Mae Blues. So can you spare a dollar for a student in college? If you throw me a dime, then I'll show you one of my rhymes. Give me a quarter, I'll give you one of my poems. I got Sally Mae Blues, Sally Mae Blues. So can you spare a dollar for a student in college? If you throw me a dime, then I'll show you one of my rhymes. Give me a quarter, I'll give you one of my poems.
Once upon a time, not long ago, where they grew up fast, but they lived life slow. Still a kid with no dreams and nowhere to go. Just a pocket full of lint and stains on his clothes. Outside looking in, I guess you never know the kind of things it could be when he started to grow. Probably turned into a criminal, you filling with dope. Probably turned into a dream if you filling with hope. Kind of funny what you see when you look through a scope. You can probably see his problems, but you can't see him cope. And you say you want to help him, but don't risk getting close. While telling him it's a cold world when you can give him a coat. Either way, this kid had an incredible soul. He grew up to be a rapper at 20 years old. Even as a kid, yeah, he had a hell of a flow. But they were telling him, ain't no way you ever reaching that goal. So he just focused on his education. He ain't really had a motivation. Pushed through high school and graduation and sat back like, damn, I'm glad I made it. College was next, but he hesitated. Felt like that was too complicated. Following motivating conversations, he decided rapping was the best sensation. A bar for bar with all this competition. Realized competition really never existed. Spit on some beats that he got from Vincent, and they both knew that the only future was winning. That was a match that was made in an instant. Over time, the skill grew when they got down to business. Everybody with him had became like a witness, and the people against them had turned into victims. They had vision, and they had wisdom, and their support from people they had with them. Now their schemes, they didn't seem like dreams. They came a long way from when the only future was prison. Because black kids ain't supposed to have no dreams, and black kids only supposed to do bad things. The fact is, we ain't do a goddamn thing that ain't already flowing in our own bloodstream. They want us to be black, we did our thing. We're the type of black inspired by Dr. King. They want us to be sheep so we can't think. Instead we're shepherds and we're leading a team of beings that have desires. They got the drive and they got the fire. They've been put down and they've been stepped on. The only thing that they haven't been is inspired. Because the rappers on the radio don't fill them with hope. And the people who they look up to are only a hoax. Generation that's reformed only think they're a joke. Instead of trying to fix it, they just label it broke. They decide to be spectators instead of a coach. Now they wonder why the kids only know an approach. When they get stressed out, they only do what they know. Take a shot of vodka and then light up a roach.
I said, forgive me for my sins. Highlights of new beginnings. All my friends tell me that my stories have happy endings. Substance is plenty, messages are trending, but don't forget these footnotes for these anecdotes I'm penning. Annotated glossary, share the notes of my philosophy, making references so you have to read the bibliography. I have some hesitation, because you need translation, so I put what bothers me directly in these pages. I reflect and revise with patience. You should too. And proper metaphor use. This rough draft's never through. One day we're all due. But until they roll the credits, we should make the effort to make edits. Don't confuse the progress in my process with the conclusion. I'm introducing my body of work. I'm not done producing. I spit it from my heart so my mind can sync with ya. I'm trying to be the first rapper with a Pulitzer. Get the picture? As a creator, I've always been ahead of my class, staying ahead of my craft, so my mythology will last. Cross-genre, believe in karma, genre or a heaven. My words will have more of an impact than religions. At least that's the ambition. No money needed. My dreams are filled when I'm rocking with my Adidas. Boston fitted, I get lifted by a holier truth. Spoken word out of my mouth bestowed on the chosen few. I know the God in me because I see it in you. I personify the gospel. My word is the truth. Not really that religious. I recite my lyrics like scriptures. Not a blasphemous spirit. More like Mozart when he hears it. Or Basquiat when he paints. Mahalia when she sings. Malcolm when he speaks. Scott Berry when he creates. I'm young, black, and gifted. Not saying you have to listen, but you'll regret missing your chance to be christened. We are ZFG. Thank you for allowing us to share this time, space, and energy with you all. Have a good rest of your morning.